Hey y'all, my name is Zakia Collier, or Ms. Z to the students, and I serve as the STEM coordinator here within the Youth and Family Services Department at the Chicago Urban League. We pride ourselves in being able to offer robust STEM programming across the entire Chicagoland area, but we are here today at Shoop Academy to amplify the work that's already taking place in their classrooms. This project is titled Finding Nemo, Mission Coral Conservation. We're really excited that this project fostered curiosity, brought innovation, and even some teamwork. So let's share just a glimpse of what we have to offer here at the Chicago Urban League. So we're gonna transition to this worksheet in front of you. So we have food, tourism, carbon sinks, coastal protections, and threats to coral reefs. Coral reefs are some of the most valuable ecosystems on Earth, so we began this project by learning about their importance. Reefs protect coastlines from storms, provide habitats for countless species, and help fight climate change by storing carbon. They're also vital to local economies through tourism and fishing industries. The students' research has shown us how crucial coral reefs are, inspiring us to help protect them.
We use the NeMo-Net app, a single-player iPad game where players help NASA classify coral reefs by painting 3D and 2D images of coral. As players, students worked collaboratively to identify and classify different coral species. We leveled up in the food chain as well. We explore other shallow marine environments and creatures from locations all around the world.
Coral reefs are important to the biodiversity,
but they are facing threats like pollution, climate change, and overfishing.
We are learning about conservation
and how we can add to real-world research using innovative technology.
Coral reefs are diverse marine ecosystems that support marine life, protect shorelines, and contribute to global biodiversity. Aquatic ecosystems, particularly coral reefs, remain quantitatively misrepresented by low resolutions from ocean wave distortion. Coral reefs face threats from ocean acidification, rising sea temperatures, and human impact.
Our goal is to understand coral reefs, raise awareness about their threats, and take action through eco-friendly initiatives.
We selected this project to highlight the critical role coral reefs play in marine ecosystems and how students can actively participate in their conservation through technology. Using STEAM principles, we are combining scientific research, technology, and environmental advocacy in a student-driven project.
For the clusters, I saw a lot of patterns of fish, turtles, and like seahorses, stuff like that.
The coral species that I encountered most frequently was the brown coral, the green coral, and the purple coral.
For number 2, in the clusters of marine life, I noticed a lot of fish and a lot of turtles around the coral reef. Yeah.
I like the app. Well, it helped NASA learn more about the ocean because it would take years for them to discover the whole ocean.
It can maybe teach people about some things that they didn't know of to save sea creatures.
The app was pretty cool. I like the difference between like the coral and like all the other different types of stuff that they had on there.
Lastly, they learned about different STEAM careers related to coral conservation. This included marine biologists, oceanographers, and even data scientists. We wanted to bring this to them so they could see themselves in a field where they are historically underrepresented. Anybody heard of a data scientist before?
Me.
What have you heard about it?
A data scientist is a person that works with large data sets, such as those generated by NeMo-Net, to analyze and interpret patterns in coral reef health using AI and machine learning algorithms.
If a fish is mixed with like 2 different fishes, you can get the data of which 2 fishes it's mixed with.
An oceanographer they specialize in studying the physical and chemical properties of oceans, including the factors affecting coral reef ecosystems, such as ocean acidification and temperature changes.
So the video we watched, he was a professor and he was working with his PhD students. So one thing you'll have to do is have real world application in the field that you're studying. So you saw they had the different utensils, and they were taking pictures, they were visiting the shoreline so that they can better understand it. So it's gonna take a lot of reading, writing, and studying, but it's something that you can do, and making sure that you have that real world application. All right, y'all, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to our final part of the class for today. But this guy, he creatively explained some of the environmental injustices we're experiencing.
And look what we've done. We have modestly named ourselves Homo sapiens, meaning wise man. But is man really so wise? Smart, yes, and it's good to be smart, but not too smart for your own good.
And yeah, I've seen videos like it before, and they keep conveying the same message to clean up the earth or we won't have any time left.
I feel kind of surprised since everything he said feels so right, but everybody ain't doing it for some reason. Because we have all the things we need, but we're just destroying it.
So we wanna know, what are you gonna do to help protect the environment?
Hi, my name is Gabriel, and to help the environment, I would like to use my voice and stop littering.
I plan to help the environment by stop littering, tell people to stop littering, and stop riding gas vehicles around the earth.
Protecting the environment is important because we live in this environment. If we live in this environment, and we dirty it, we mess it up, we basically dirty ourselves.
Our biggest takeaway for the students was for them to understand they were making a global impact. Although they were only classifying one species at a time, the entire class was able to conduct over 118 classifications in just a few days. We also want to encourage them to continue to make small efforts, whether small or big, because it really does make a difference.
People doing good stuff, like it's like a domino effect, and the good stuff could come back to you, and you could just keep it going. So yeah.
I feel like giving back to the people who don't have more than us or less than us is like basically, say you're like somebody and you don't have nothing, but there's somebody, they come and give you something, and then once you get enough of that, you give it to somebody else. It's basically like giving charity. Well, not charity really, but like giving somebody something and they make something out of nothing. And it's basically like helping the community.